Remember the bad old days? Sending money overseas was a proper faff, a real pain in the neck. You'd have to trudge down to your local bank branch, stand in a long queue, and then fill in endless complicated forms. It often felt like you were undergoing an interrogation just to send your own hard-earned cash to family or friends who needed it. The whole process was seemingly designed to be slow, cumbersome, and incredibly frustrating for ordinary folk. You frequently left the bank feeling more stressed than when you first walked in. It was a system crying out for a modern change, wasn't it? Honestly, it was a complete palaver. And the costs. Don't even get me started on the outrageous costs involved with traditional methods. Banks often hit you with hefty, sometimes eye-watering transfer fees. These charges were frequently hidden away in the confusing small print, making them hard to spot. Then there was the exchange rate they offered. They wouldn't give you the real mid-market rate, oh no. Instead, they'd provide you with a much worse one, sneakily pocketing the difference for themselves. It felt like a blatant rip-off, frankly speaking. You were losing a chunk of your money before it even left the country. It was so difficult to know exactly how much your recipient would actually get in their hands. This distinct lack of transparency was a major recurring problem for many hardworking people. The anxiety of it all was something else entirely, a constant source of worry. Would the money arrive safely and securely? When would it actually land in their bank account or be available for pickup? Days, sometimes even weeks, could pass by with no clear update or information on the transfer's progress. This prolonged uncertainty was awful, especially if the money was desperately needed for urgent essentials. These could include things like monthly rent payments, utility bills, school fees, or critical medical care. Your loved ones abroad were counting on that money reaching them promptly. The significant delays and poor communication from traditional financial services just added more layers to the already existing worry. It truly made a stressful situation even more difficult to bear. It was crystal clear to everyone involved that we desperately needed a better way to handle these international payments. We needed a modern solution fit for our increasingly interconnected modern world. People work incredibly hard for their money, often making considerable personal sacrifices to support those family members or friends living back home. They absolutely deserve a service that's fair, reliably fast, and doesn't cost the earth every time they need to send funds. The old, outdated ways of doing things just weren't good enough anymore. Not by a long shot. The demand for a transparent, dependable, and genuinely affordable international money transfer service was growing stronger and louder every single day. Thankfully, new, innovative options started to appear on the scene to address this pressing need. So, let's talk about Remitly. You might have heard the name mentioned, perhaps by friends or family. It's one of the newer, much smarter ways to send your money across international borders. Think of it as a dedicated digital money transfer service designed for today's world. It's been built from the ground up with the specific aim to cut out all that unnecessary hassle and those high costs we just talked about. Remitly cleverly uses modern technology to make the entire process significantly smoother, faster, and more straightforward for you. No more queuing for ages in banks or filling out mountains of confusing paperwork. It's all about making your life considerably easier when you're sending vital support to your loved ones, no matter how many miles separate you. One of the very best things about Remitly is its sheer brilliant ease of use. You can manage everything directly from your smartphone using their handy mobile app, or you can use your computer by visiting their website. It's specifically designed to be incredibly user-friendly and intuitive, even if you don't consider yourself a tech whiz at all. The steps involved are always clear, logical, and very simple to follow. This fantastic accessibility means you can send money whenever it suits you, from wherever you happen to be. Whether you're on your lunch break at work, commuting on the train, or simply relaxing at home on the sofa, sending funds is now just a few quick clicks or taps away. This level of convenience is a real game changer for so many people. Speed is another massive plus point when you choose to use Remitly for your transfers. Remitly fully understands that when you send money, especially to family, you often want it to arrive as quickly as humanly possible. They offer different delivery speeds to perfectly suit your specific needs and urgency. Their express service, for example, can get money to your recipient in many cases in just a matter of minutes, which is absolutely fantastic for those unexpected emergencies. Even their standard economy service is often much faster than waiting for traditional bank transfers to clear. You get to choose the option that works best for your particular situation and, of course, your budget. No more waiting anxiously for days and days on end wondering where the funds are. And what about the crucial aspect of cost? This is an area where Remitly really shines for a lot of its users. They generally offer significantly lower transfer fees when compared directly to the often expensive high street banks. Plus, and this is important, their exchange rates are very competitive indeed. This ultimately means that more of your hard-earned money actually reaches the person you're sending it to, rather than being eaten up by charges. Every single penny counts, especially when you're diligently supporting your family from afar. Remitly is commendably upfront and transparent about all its fees, so you know exactly what you're paying before you even hit that send button. This valuable transparency helps you make properly informed financial decisions and save your precious cash. A really brilliant and reassuring feature that Remitly offers its customers is its comprehensive real-time tracking system. Once you've initiated your money transfer, you're certainly not left in the dark, wondering about its status. You can easily track the transfer every single step of the way directly from the Remitly app on your phone or via their website on your computer. You'll receive timely updates on its status, so you'll know precisely when it's been processed by Remitly, when it's in transit across borders, and most importantly, when it has successfully arrived with your recipient. This continuous visibility gives you enormous peace of mind throughout the entire process. No more frustrating guessing games or anxious phone calls to check if the money has landed. You can see exactly where your money is at all times. Let's talk about those crucial exchange rates again, because they're so incredibly important when sending money internationally. Remitly consistently strives to offer highly competitive exchange rates to its users. This means you generally get a fair and decent deal when your pounds sterling are converted into your recipient's local currency. The rates they provide are usually much better and offer more value than the often less favorable rates you typically get from your traditional high street bank. Being completely transparent about the exchange rate up front before you commit means you see exactly how much local currency your recipient will get in their hands. This invaluable clarity helps you to budget effectively for your transfers and ensures there are no nasty, unexpected surprises down the line. Getting good value on the currency exchange is absolutely key to maximizing the impact of your transfer. Flexibility for your recipient is another significant strong point that makes Remitly a popular choice for many. Remitly offers various convenient delivery options, and the specific options available will often depend on the country you're sending the money to. The funds can frequently be sent directly to your recipient's bank account, which is super convenient for them and often very fast. Alternatively, in many locations, your recipient might be able to pick up the cash in person from a local partner agent, a shop, or a designated payout center. In some countries, mobile money wallet top-ups are also an increasingly popular and readily available option. This wide choice of delivery methods means your loved one can receive the funds in the way that's easiest, safest, and most accessible for their individual circumstances. It's all about making it work effectively for everyone involved in the transaction. Security is absolutely paramount when you're dealing with your money, especially when sending it across borders, and Remitly takes this responsibility very seriously indeed. They employ advanced and robust security measures to diligently protect your personal information and, of course, your financial transfers. Think of multiple layers of sophisticated security protocols, including thorough verification processes, designed to ensure it's really you sending the money and not an unauthorized party. Crucially, Remitly is regulated by respected financial authorities, such as the Financial Conduct Authority, FCA, here in the UK. This regulatory oversight means they have to adhere to strict rules and industry standards, all designed to keep your money safe and secure. So, you can use the service with confidence, knowing your funds are well protected every step of the way. Section 4, your easy guide. Sending money with Remitly, step by step. Right, let's get down to the real nitty-gritty of it all. How to actually use Remitly to send your money. First things first, you'll need to create an account with them. This process is generally very straightforward and quick to complete. You can easily do it by visiting their official website on your computer, or by downloading the user-friendly Remitly app onto your smartphone. You'll need to provide some basic personal information such as your full name, your current address, and a valid email address. For security reasons and also to comply with financial regulations, you might also be required to verify your identity. This usually involves securely uploading a clear photo of an official ID document, like your passport or your driving license. It's typically a one-time process designed to keep everything secure for all users. Once your account is successfully set up and fully verified, you're all ready to start sending money. The next important step is to tell Remitly who you're sending the money to and exactly how much you wish to send. You'll need your recipient's full legal name precisely as it appears on their official identification documents. You'll also usually need their current address and a contact phone number. Then, you must specify the country where they are located and the precise amount of money you want to send. You can typically enter the amount in pounds sterling, and Remitly will clearly show you how much that equates to in the recipient's local currency, including the current exchange rate being applied to your transaction. Now, how do you actually want to pay for this transfer? Remitly offers several convenient payment methods for you to choose from. Most people find that using a debit card is the easiest and often the quickest way to fund their transfer. You can also usually use a credit card if you prefer, though do be aware that your credit card provider might potentially charge you a cash advance fee for this type of transaction, so it's always wise to check that with them first to avoid any surprises. Bank transfers directly from your account are another common option available for funding your Remitly transaction. Simply choose the payment method that suits your personal preferences and circumstances best. Remitly clearly displays any differences in associated fees or estimated delivery speed for each payment option before you commit. Before you hit that final decisive send button, Remitly provides you with a very clear and comprehensive summary of your entire transfer. This is your crucial opportunity to double-check every single detail very carefully. Make absolutely sure that the recipient's name and other details are spot on and accurate. Carefully check the amount being sent, the exchange rate being offered, and the total fee that will be charged. It's all laid out transparently and clearly for your review. Once you're completely happy that everything is correct and as expected, you simply confirm the transfer. And that's it. Your money is officially on its way to your loved one. Remitly will then keep you fully updated on its progress as we've previously discussed. It's a refreshingly simple and reassuring process from start to finish. Section 5: Keeping Track and Why Remitly Beats the Banks. We've touched on the tracking feature already, but it's so good, it's worth repeating just how beneficial it is for your peace of mind. After you've confirmed your transfer with Remitly, you can easily and conveniently monitor its journey across the globe. Just log into your Remitly account, either through the mobile app or on their website. You'll immediately see a clear status update for your transaction, perhaps showing payment received, in transit, available for pickup, or similar clear and easy-to-understand terms. Many users also choose to receive helpful email or SMS text notifications at key stages of the transfer process. This high level of transparency means you're never left wondering about the whereabouts of your funds. You know exactly when your recipient has access to the money. The absolute clarity on all fees and exchange rates is a massive win for anyone using Remitly. Unlike some of the more traditional money transfer services, where the true costs can often be murky, confusing, or even hidden, Remitly is commendably upfront and honest. Before you even commit to sending any money, you will clearly see the exact transfer fee that applies and the precise exchange rate you will receive. There are no nasty hidden charges lurking in the background to surprise you later on, which is a common complaint with older methods. What you see displayed on the screen is exactly what you will pay, full stop. This honesty and transparency is so incredibly important for consumers. It allows you to compare different services properly and ensures you consistently get the best possible value for your money. So when it comes down to it, why should you choose Remitly over your old, possibly familiar bank for sending your money abroad? Well, the advantages are pretty clear and compelling when you look at them. Firstly, there's the speed. Transfers made through Remitly are often significantly faster than traditional bank wires, with some express services ensuring funds arrive in mere minutes. Secondly, there's the cost saving. The fees charged by Remitly are generally much lower, and their exchange rates are typically far more competitive, meaning more of your money actually gets to your recipient. Thirdly, there's the sheer convenience factor. You can do everything online or via their excellent app, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, without ever needing to visit a physical bank branch. And finally, if you do happen to need a little bit of help or have a question, Remitly provides strong and accessible customer support. They often offer assistance in multiple languages, which is a huge benefit for their diverse global user base, ensuring clear communication. You can usually reach their support team via online chat, email, or sometimes by phone, depending on your region and preference. Knowing that there's reliable support readily available if you encounter a query or hit an unexpected snag adds another valuable layer of reassurance to the entire experience. Overall, Remitly offers a thoroughly modern, exceptionally user-friendly, and genuinely cost-effective solution for all your international money transfer needs. It's clearly designed with both the sender and the receiver firmly in mind, making it a top choice for many people worldwide.